Good morning, Trondheim, here Delft, the Netherlands, with a short story on our global initiative. But first of all, congratulations to the new Gemini Center Equitable Partnership for Global Impact. We are looking forward to work together with you on scientific as well as impactful projects in the Global South. My name is Professor Jan Kareldiel. I'm a chair in Design for Inclusive Sustainable Healthcare at Delft University of Technology and Erasmus Medical Center in Rotterdam. Since the beginning, I've been part of the steering board of the Delft Global Initiative. For us, it all started almost 10 years ago in 2015, our kickoff at the TU Delft campus. And I will share with you shortly our journey over those years. Our main mission is science for the benefit of people, all people worldwide. To look beyond the Netherlands, look beyond Europe, and to make impact on the Global South, all people. And doing so, we take into account the so-called Delft Diamond approach. 4 important elements. It has to start with a challenge, a real local challenge. What is the global challenge we want to work on? Secondly, science. We want to use our expertise and creative minds, our skills and competences to work on those global challenges. Very important, building block 3, co-creation. Working together with all relevant stakeholders from the beginning, problem definition, till the final solution and the implementation. And last but not least, we go for local impact and aim for real-life interventions and solutions. So how did we all start? It started with the idea that we have in the Netherlands maybe sometimes 20 researchers for one problem, too much researchers. On the other side, when you look in the Global South, for example, in Africa, we see the opposite, 1 researcher for 20 problems. So how can we move our attention from the Netherlands towards the more Global South? And it started as a bottom-up approach by 3 professors and a department manager, inspired by Aalto Global Impact. And by talking around in the campus, but also to the board, they succeeded to get financial support top down. And at the start, we aimed at university-wide to do it big, and we got funding for 20 PhD positions over 5 years' time. Very important was to bring together the old school with the new school. Old school, those who were already active in the Global South, and to get new people on board, to get a fresh look, but also to extend our amount of people working on the Global South. And over those years, we got emerging themes on which we are working. Currently, we are roughly working on global health, healthcare, renewable energy, urbanization and dwelling, water-related issues, and disaster resilience. We have been looking for topics in which Delft itself is strong, but of course also there where there is a clear need in the local context. And above all, where we could find champions, people who would wanted to lead these themes within the Delft Global Initiative. I am, for example, one of the leads of the global health or healthcare part. First, we started to stimulate projects within our university campus. Working in between faculties, working in between departments, interdisciplinarity. And we had several stimuli to start doing this. Pressure cooker sessions, seed funding, 5,000 to 15,000 euros to start up small projects, co-supervised PhD positions, staff exchange between the Global South and the Netherlands, and support or scouting for funding. Some examples what this spring brought me. Due to this support, I started to work, for example, with applied sciences on CRISPR-Cas diagnostics for East Africa. You see this picture on the left top. It also brought me in contact with biomechanical engineering, and I started to work together with the engineering department there on developing electrical surgery units for East Africa. It also brought me in contact with the people from electrical engineering working on models for renewable energy in the Global South. And last but not least, on the bottom there, a PhD project which I co-supervised on co-creation of business models related to water pumps in Nepal. So this all helps to mingle in between the faculties and the Global South. Our next stage was to go beyond our own campus and start to support and initiate collaboration between universities on larger scale projects. A good example of this is what you see here, the Inspired projects, which I just finished the last 4 years, which was about smart health diagnostics in the Global South. In this case, we are working together with engineers from our campus, designers, social scientists, but also with medical people from Leiden University Medical Center in the Netherlands and Ibadan University in Nigeria, Public Health, and the University of Lagos and a research center, SAMEL, in Gabon. With this interdisciplinary team, we have been co-creating in the field in Nigeria and Gabon diagnostic devices. This has led to successful scientific output. Here you see my PhD, Adiola, last December defending nicely her PhD. But also, this is leading to impactful projects in the real world. So you see here some of the devices which we developed during the last 4 or 5 years, which we tested over thousands of blood and urine samples in both Nigeria and Gabon. Now, it is always good to go to the field and to evaluate our research and our developed interventions, but even more important is that they are being brought successful to the market. That's why we stimulate a lot also to get spin-offs and new startups coming out of our research projects. Here you see 2 nice examples. On the left, ADX Medical, and to the right, Lyco, both developing and bringing into the market medical devices which came out of our research. So for doing this all, it's very important to build up a real community on our campus. Key in this is our monthly lunch, where we all meet together, students, academic staff, and other people interested, to share what we have been achieving in the field, to put questions to the audience, looking for new collaborations and more. Also very important for us has been over the years a strong identity. We developed these shirts in the beginning and we are proudly walking around with these shirts on campus, but also when we are working in the Global South. This gives a nice stamp to see, hey, this is Delft Global Initiative. Even right now, I'm sitting here proudly in my Delft Global Initiative shirt. And as an extension of our academic work, we also started 5 years ago to build up a big student community. Not only helping them in finding the projects in the Global South, but also to organize them as a kind of committee, which is now almost as strong as Delft Global Initiative itself. We have reached now the next level after working first in between departments in our campus, thereafter in between some universities. The last success of Delft Global Initiative has been last year to get successfully granted the EU Marie Curie project GROW. In this project, we got granted 51 PhD positions, which we will spread over 6 Dutch universities and 22 African academic institutions. Only African candidates are eligible. We got over 2,300 applications, and we expect now that by the summer, we will start these 51 PhD positions in the Netherlands and in Africa to create a whole new scientific community related to this topic. Where are we right now? Delft Global Initiative is focusing mainly on Africa and part of Asia. And what we achieved is, for example, that we have now over 300 researchers on board, more than 1,000 students participated in projects, over 400 partnerships. We got granted over 30 million euros on research grants, over 150 plus research projects, and around 25 startups. A lot of achievements which we are proud of over the last 10 years. We wish the same and even much more to your initiative in Trondheim. And we are looking forward to work with you to make it happen. That's it as a short introduction to the Delft Global Initiative by me. Thank you for your attention.